So these are the years where we have a choice. We can either move past the tipping points or we cannot. But if we start seeing things like the crash of the Amazon ecosystem or the Greenland ice sheet melt, then our children will not have the choices we have today.
Welcome back to today's Planet Earth, Our Loving Home on Supreme Master Television, focusing on animal products including meat, fish, eggs, and dairy as the primary drivers of climate change and the need to quickly end their consumption. The ecological costs of meat eating are tremendous, from accelerating deforestation and desertification to causing the loss of arable land, warming our planet, and making the polar ice caps disappear. In light of these facts, how can hamburgers, for example, be sold at such affordable prices? The chief reason is government subsidies cover the real costs of meat production and make consumers unaware that they are literally eating up Earth's precious resources with every bite they take. Regarding this issue, fourth-generation U.S. cattle rancher turned vegan Howard Lyman states, "In the U.S., we can buy a hamburger for 79 cents. If the American taxpayer was not involved in subsidizing the beef industry, the same hamburger meat would cost over $12 US. Meat in America today would cost $48 US a pound if it were not for the American taxpayers subsidizing the grain, the irrigation water, the electricity, and the grazing on public lands." Supreme Master Ching Hai, who is deeply concerned about our planet's future, has also addressed the critical question of subsidies for animal products.
We are the ones who are paying the industry to continue producing this problem, producing meat, fish, and the like, with our hard-earned tax money that's used to subsidize them. Ironic, huh? And all the while we are suffering illness, losing lives, grieving over lost loved ones, family members, losing happiness, losing money due to the animal diet. The government could, of course, redirect the billions of dollars now spent on livestock subsidies to help farmers switch to organic vegetable and fruit agriculture. The government could use these powerful tools to spread campaigns about veg alternatives, bans on meat, and laws to help people switch to organic vegan farming and consumption. A global switch to a veg diet could even save the world governments a lot of money, as much as 80% of all the climate mitigation costs of 40 trillion US dollars by year 2050. That is, we save 32 trillion US dollars in climate mitigation costs, and having a healthy vegan population is a good deal, good business deal, in all positive aspects.
Senior Policy Advisor to the United Nations Development Program and vegan, Dr. Charles Ian McNeil, agrees that it is an utter waste to provide money to an industry that is destroying our one and only home.
It would be important to remove subsidies. There are government subsidies and investments in encouraging a meat diet, then I think those subsidies should disappear. What would be important for people to make their choice is to have access to good, accurate, up-to-date information about the impact of a meat-based diet on the planet and on their health. I think many of us have grown up with a particular way of life that we've inherited from some generations unexamined, and the world is now different.
To meet the greatest challenge that humanity has ever faced, please act as an ambassador for our planet and spread the urgent message that if we all lead the organic vegan lifestyle, this will ensure that we never reach the tipping points that lead to runaway climate change. We can all play the role of planetary hero and inform our friends and families that the plant-based diet is the most earth-protective step we can take. The good news of the vegan solution can be distributed via the internet, email, magazines, and school programs. Letting companies know we only want animal-free products is important as well.
I'm a vegan, mostly raw vegan, and I've been very impressed by the impact on my personal health, but also equally importantly, and perhaps even more importantly, is the impact of a vegan diet on the planet. And one of the most encouraging things that I've discovered is that the same behavior that is producing great benefits for my personal health is also providing value for the planet in terms of reducing my carbon footprint. We all have individual, and our choices, actually, our individual and collective choices, have everything to do with the options that are offered. That if we ask for vegetarian and vegan options in restaurants and in grocery stores, we can shift what's made available. We can also shift the marketplace by providing markets for organic, locally produced products. So we as individuals, individually and collectively, can influence how markets go. It's a responsibility for each of us as individuals. We need to make choices in our lifestyle. Many of us think that, well, I'm just one person, it doesn't make a difference. Gandhi and other great leaders have shown that the individual does make a difference, that each one of us and the commitments we make and the way we live our lives provides an example for others.
For more details on the individuals featured in today's program, please visit the following respective websites: Charles Lernami, www.bafu.admin.ch, Dr. Charles Ian McNeil, www.undp.org, Tove Maria Riding, www.greenpeace.org/Denmark, Daniela Teresa, www.unccd.int. Thank you for your kind company on today's edition of Planet Earth, Our Loving Home. Coming up next is enlightening entertainment after noteworthy news. May our planet soon reach stability through our loving care for all beings and preservation of life.
For more details, please visit www.suprememastertv.com/PE.